Welcome. Please take a seat. Once you are seated, resume to press play. Welcome again. Thank you for pressing play. Welcome to the most fascinating podcast you will ever hear in your entire life, the Burritos and Coffee Podcast. Enjoy. After a difficult week last week, I stumbled upon some encouraging words. It was from Joe Rogan's Onnit commercial, where he basically told you to today start living your life the way you want to live it. Think about if your life was a movie, and then imagine what you in a movie would be doing. And I took that to heart, in a humorous way and in a mental way to make myself actually do the things I want to do. In the humorous way, I have started talking to myself as if I was in a documentary to kind of add to the effect. In a mental way, I've only been doing it for a couple of days, but I've realized how lazy of a person I am, and I'm done. I am done with being lazy. I'm done with half-assing the things I'm supposed to do. And I'm done with sitting around and complaining all the time. I'm done. I've been alive for 21 years. If someone's gonna put a movie together my 21 years, it would suck. It'd be a terrible movie. Nobody would watch it. I wouldn't watch it. Nobody would be inspired. Nobody would want to be a part of it. So that's why today and for the rest of my life, I'm going to try to live my life as I was in a movie. Okay? I'm done giving myself excuses. I'm done telling myself I'm just okay. No, because I know I can be better. And I know that this is technically a small movie. And I want to grow up better and stronger and smarter for this podcast. Because this is technically my documentary. I'm going to be looking at this years down the road and going, wow, I've changed so much. And I'm hoping I've changed in a positive way. So I'm going to sit here and tell anybody who's listening to this or watching this, live your life like it's a movie. Listen to Joe Rogan. Listen to yourself. Become better. Do better. We live in this world where mediocrity and decent and just being adequate is okay. It's not okay. We're human beings. We've come from legitly nothing. And we now have skyscrapers and Apple TVs. And we're creating drones. Like, we have the capacity to everything and anything. So why is it we walk around all day assuming we can't be those people? We are those people. We're supposed to be those people. I'm done, and I'm done with just sitting around all day, doing nothing, sitting around watching Netflix, wondering where my life is going. I'm the person in the driver's seat of my life in my life's car. And I'm sitting there questioning why nothing's working out for me. It's because I'm not doing anything. I've done nothing. And it's time for me to actually do something. And I really hope that people watch this and listen. Don't sit here and think, oh, this guy's just on a rant. No, I'm hoping that somewhere down the line, this inspires someone and makes people realize that we need to, instead of going from one level, we need to go to a higher level. That's all we need in this world. And I'm done. I'm done with just being okay with where I am when I know I can do better. I don't want my life documentary, to be boring and useless. I don't want to be sitting around all day doing nothing. That makes me feel sick. I go to sleep at night the past week pissed off that I've done nothing, that I feel lazy. I'm done with that. And I believe anybody who has the same thought process as I do to do the same. So, as a people, as a group of human beings, let's come together. And after this, let's do better. What's something we've wanted to do or you've wanted to do, and go do it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail? Failure is beautiful. Without failure, we'd have nothing. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest NBA basketball players ever, failed billions, millions of times, and that's why he's successful. Why are we sitting around all day questioning failure? No, I don't want to fail. I'm not going to do it. Screw that. I'm done. You know what? Last night, I go to a stand-up comedy club called Flappers in Burbank. And I hadn't gone in a week because school just started and I was trying to figure it all out. Anyways, it doesn't really matter about that. Those are excuses. I'm done with those. I'm just explaining. Anyways, and I go up on stage, dude, and I was the first to go. I was first. I've never been first before. That last is better. Going up last is so much better than going up first. But anyways, I still went through it. I still did it. And I still tried my best, and I bombed. I tanked. And you know what? To be honest, I didn't try my best. I mean, I tried my best in that moment on that stage. But I did not try my best at home. Instead of watching Sons of Anarchy and The Flash and Arrow, I should have written down better material, studied that material. Then I should have practiced that material and made it better. But instead I sat around being lazy. I gotta stop doing that. But because of that failure, it made today that much sweeter. Because today I could fix that wrong. Today I was not lazy. Today I did something. And tomorrow, because of that momentum from today, I'm also going to do something. And that to me is the why failure is amazing. And we should be, everybody should be happy they failed. Because if you fail enough times, you kind of just stop caring you failed. And you just kind of go, screw it, if I fail, I fail. Who cares? The only person who cares we fail is ourselves, and the reason we care we fail is because we were taught that in school, if we failed, that was bad, because we couldn't graduate. That's a part of life, is failing. Our school systems failed us because we could not fail. If we did not get A's and B's, we were technically screwed. Guess what? Failure is a part of life. Failure makes us grow. Failure makes us realize what we can and cannot do. And the stuff we cannot do, we learn to fail at those so that eventually we can do those things. Life's a movie. Every movie we see, the guy was not, or the guy, or a girl. Most of the time it's a guy. I don't create movies. It's not my fault. I'm just saying. It's mostly guys. They were never good at what they were doing. And then by the end of the movie, they were great at it. They had a passion for it, and they went through it. Life is all about passion. Life is all about sacrifices. I'm tired of just having people around in my life just as if it's a terrible thing to sacrifice things. As if it takes something out of their day. Yeah, that's what happens. That's life. Get over it. I don't know why I'm 21 and I have to tell people who are older than me, yeah, sacrifices. You gotta do them. It's part of life. I don't understand why that's new information. But look, alright, anyways, after that nice little rant, if you take anything from that, just, I want to motivate people, I want to inspire people with this podcast and everything I do, and, I've now decided to live my life as if it was a documentary, and it's made me realize how lazy I am, and I need to amp up my game, and, I'm really hoping that someone checks out Joe Rogan's Onnit commercial where he talks about this, because it's extremely motivating, and it helped me through a hard day, and you know what, it's made me better, and I'm hoping it also helps make someone else better. But back to business, because today is Wednesday, and it is time for just to kind of talk about my diet. So you see how I put my hand to my eyes, because I have bad news, because I didn't do well, like the whole week. The entire week, I was stress eating the entire time. It was truly disgusting. I'm disgusted with myself. And the worst part is, I somehow lost weight. I don't know how it happened. One week, I'm 168. I weigh myself on Sunday, and I'm 166. That is the weirdest thing to me. I don't know what happened. And I didn't eat well, and I also barely ate, so that might have been it. I don't know, but I do feel that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that because I was able to lose those 2 pounds, instead of feeling like crap, my body and the universe decided to come together and say, hey man, you had a hard week. But hey, somehow we allowed you to lose 2 pounds. Keep going. Keep moving. Don't give up. And I think that's what my body is telling me. But honestly, another thing that happened was I took a dump before I weighed myself, so I could have just pooped out 2 pounds. And that just might be an easier explanation for all those people who enjoy science more than hippy-dippy universe stuff. But still, it's both sides. Why not enjoy both? So the last Burritos and Coffee challenge was to find a new genre of music, and I'm really happy to say that I did. It's called, okay, it's not. I started listening to blues, like blues music, and it's amazing. It's great. I mean, I do enjoy rap music mainly because it's very fast paced and it's loud and it gets very aggressive. But there's something about blues music that's really enjoyable, and it's very slow, and you just hear all the instruments in the back, and you kind of feel a little rugged, you know, like you're about to drive off into the farm and go do an actual job, and it's amazing. So after this episode, I took a couple of screenshots with my iPod about some artists I was listening to that I enjoyed, and I'm gonna put those at the end. So in case you want to figure them out, or look at them, or do a little bit more research on them, you can. Totally cool. And since that's technically it, I do want to say, like last week really did a number on me. I just want to be honest here. I don't know if anyone's going to listen to this whole thing, but I don't really care. Last week really did a number on me, and it really just took me for a 360-degree turn. I still got to get over it. I really, out of this podcast, I really want to inspire people the way Joe Rogan has inspired me. And I'm really hoping that, maybe not right now, but 10 years from now, when I'm not filming this on a Nikon camera and putting it up to my PC computer, that maybe one day I'll have actual equipment, and I'll put it up, and it'll have some actual views, and someone somewhere will be inspired by that. I'm really hoping that happens, and that's why I'm doing this. And I'm really hoping that someone watches this and doesn't count how many times I say I'm really hoping, because I counted like 6 times already, which must be extremely annoying. But anyways, I really want to inspire someone because of all the people in my life that have inspired me. And with that, before we end, I really want to talk about the new Burritos and Coffee Challenge. The challenge is really simple. I want you to write down 3 things you would do if a major earthquake has happened. Like it's currently happening, and you have a split of a second to do something. What would you do? Just write down 3 things, and I'm going to take something I learned from business class, oddly enough. Ask yourself why 5 times. So write it down, ask why, then from that ask why, until you get down to the root of why you want to do that. And I'm going to do it too. So you're not alone if you do this, and odds are I'm going to be alone when I do this. But guess what? I'm going to go inside my mind and take a part of me out that I never knew I had before. And I can use that in the future. And that's why if anyone's still listening to this, you should do that too. Our mind is our greatest weapon. Why do we just put all this BS into it? All this stupid political stuff that doesn't matter? Who cares? Evolve. Make yourself better. Stop putting all this BS into your brains like stupid sitcoms, even though I watch them all the time too. Why? Because they're funny and they make me laugh. But still, it's still joy that's entering into my brain. We're allowed to legitimately go anywhere on the internet and find happiness, find motivation. Let's do that. That's another part of the challenge. Find something that motivates you and post it on whatever, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, if you still got one of those, Twitter, I don't know what else is out there. Or if you got it, post something motivational and see what happens. Yeah, you know what? And also while you're at it, make your own motivational quote. Dig deep down and make your own meme kind of thing, and then post it. Alright? You know what? Have a good day. Keep going, and remember, your life is a movie. Live it the way you want to.